Hi, welcome back to Paw and Order. My name is Carl, and I am gonna teach you everything you need to know about, when, and how to start training your new puppy. You might have heard people say that you should wait until a dog is 6 months old to start training, but that is actually a big mistake. The truth is that your puppy is learning from the very second you bring them home. If you don't teach them the right way to act, they will start making up their own rules, and those usually involve chewing on your shoes or peeing on your favorite rug. We want to start training as early as possible, usually around 8 weeks old. At this age, their brains are like little sponges. They are ready to soak up information, and they want to please you. Starting early builds a bond of trust, and sets the foundation for a happy life together. Over the next 15 minutes, I am going to walk you through 15 simple steps to turn your wild little pup into a well-behaved best friend. We are going to keep things very simple and fun, because training should never feel like a chore for you or your dog. The first thing you need to understand is that puppy training is all about communication. Your puppy doesn't speak English, so you have to show them what you want using rewards and consistency. When you start at 8 weeks, you aren't doing hard workouts, you are just playing games that teach them focus. The very first lesson is learning their name. You want your puppy to think their name is the best word in the entire world. Every time they look at you, when you say it, give them a tiny treat and lots of praise. This builds a yes reflex. If they learn that listening to you leads to good things, they will want to do it more often. We also need to talk about socialization. This is a huge part of training that people often forget. Socialization means introducing your puppy to new sights, sounds, and people in a way that doesn't scare them. Between 8 and 16 weeks is the golden window for this. If they meet a vacuum cleaner, a person wearing a big hat, or a noisy car now, they won't be afraid of those things when they grow up. Now let's move into the house training phase. This is usually the part that stresses owners out the most, but it doesn't have to be hard. The secret to house training is never giving your puppy the chance to make a mistake. This means taking them outside every 30 minutes, when they are awake. You also need to take them out immediately after they eat, after they wake up from a nap, and after a big play session. When they go potty outside, throw a party. Give them treats, and tell them they are the smartest dog in the world. If they have an accident inside, don't get mad or yell. Just clean it up, and realize you missed the signs. Puppies usually sniff around or circle before they go. Your job is to be a detective and catch those signs. By being consistent for just 2 weeks, you can have a puppy that understands that the grass is the bathroom and the rug is for napping. It takes patience, but the payoff is a clean house and a happy puppy who knows exactly what is expected of them. Next, we need to talk about the sit command. This is the please of the dog world. If your puppy wants dinner, they should sit. If they want a toy, they should sit. If they want you to pet them, they should sit. Teaching this is easy using a technique called luring. Take a small treat and hold it right in front of your puppy's nose. Slowly move your hand back over their head toward their tail. As their nose goes up to follow the treat, their bottom will naturally go down. The moment their butt touches the floor, say yes and give them the treat. Do this 5 times in a row, then take a break. Puppies have very short attention spans, so sessions should only last about 2 or 3 minutes. If you do this a few times a day, your puppy will start sitting before you even ask. This prevents them from jumping up on people, which is a habit that is cute when they are 10 pounds but very annoying when they are 50 pounds. Biting and nipping are the next big hurdles. Puppies explore the world with their mouths, and those little teeth are like needles. It is natural for them to want to chew on your hands, but we have to teach them that human skin is sensitive. This is called bite inhibition. When your puppy nips you, make a high-pitched, ouch, sound and stop playing for 10 seconds. This mimics what their littermates would do. It tells the puppy, hey, that hurt, and now the fun has stopped. After 10 seconds, offer them a toy instead. If they chew the toy, praise them. You are teaching them what is okay to chew, and what is not. Never hit a puppy for biting, that just makes them afraid of your hands, or makes them think you are playing a rough game. Consistency is key here. Everyone in the house must follow the same rule. If one person lets the puppy chew their fingers, the puppy will get confused. Use toys as tools to redirect that energy, and soon those needle teeth will stay off your skin. Walking on a leash is another skill that starts early. Most people wait until their dog is big to start leash training, and by then, the dog is strong enough to pull them down the street. Start inside your house, where there are no distractions. Put a soft collar and a light leash on your puppy, and let them just drag it around for a few minutes while you play. This gets them used to the feeling of something being attached to them. Once they are comfortable, pick up the leash and walk a few steps. If they follow you, give them a treat. If they pull or freeze, just wait patiently and entice them toward you with a happy voice. You want the leash to represent a fun walk with their favorite person, not a tug-of-war match. By starting in the living room, you remove the stress of loud noises and squirrels. Once they are walking nicely by your side at home, you can move to the backyard, and finally, the sidewalk. Slow and steady wins the race when it comes to leash manners. Crate training is a gift you give to your puppy and yourself. Many people think crates are like dog jail, but that is not true at all. In the wild, dogs are den animals. A crate provides a safe, cozy space where they can relax and feel secure. It also helps immensely with potty training, because dogs naturally don't want to soil where they sleep. To start, put a soft bed and some toys inside the crate. Leave the door open and toss some high-value treats to the back. Let the puppy go in and out on their own. Never force them in or use the crate as a punishment. Eventually, start feeding them their meals inside the crate. Once they are happy being in there, close the door for 1 minute while you stay in the room. Gradually increase the time they spend inside. This prevents separation anxiety later in life, because they learn how to be alone and calm. A crate-trained dog is a confident dog that can travel easily and stay safe when you aren't home. Now, let's talk about the stay command. This is a life-saving skill. It prevents your dog from running into a busy street or rushing out the front door. Start with your puppy in a sitting position. Put your hand up like a stop sign and say, "Stay." Wait just 1 single second, then say, "Okay," and give them a treat. The trick is to reward them while they are still staying, not after they have already moved. Most people wait too long, the puppy moves, and then they get frustrated. You want to build success in tiny increments. Once they can stay for 1 second, try 2 seconds. Then try taking 1 step back. If they break the stay, just calmly put them back, and try again, but make it easier this time. Training is a staircase, you can't jump to the top floor in 1 day. Keep your energy calm and patient. If you get frustrated, the puppy will feel it and stop wanting to learn. Always end every training session on a win, where they did something right. The come command, or recall, is perhaps the most important thing you will ever teach. You want your puppy to come to you every single time you call, no matter what is happening. To build a strong recall, never call your puppy to do something they don't like, such as taking a bath or getting their nails clipped. If you do that, they will learn that come means the fun is over. Instead, call them for treats, for dinner, or for belly rubs. Use a long training leash in an open area. Say their name followed by come in a really excited, happy voice. If they start moving toward you, back away a little bit to encourage them to chase you. When they reach you, give them several treats and lots of love. You want them to think that coming to you is the best thing that happens in their day. If they don't come right away, don't get angry. If you scold a dog, when they finally get to you, you are actually punishing them for coming. Always be the most exciting thing in the environment. Handling and grooming are parts of training that people often overlook until the dog is a matted mess or terrified of the vet. Start touching your puppy's paws, ears, and tail every day. Rub their tummy and look at their teeth. While you do this, give them little pieces of chicken or kibble. This teaches them that being handled by humans is a relaxing and rewarding experience. If you start this at 8 weeks, your vet will thank you later. You should also introduce a brush and nail clippers early. You don't even have to cut the nails at first, just touch the clippers to their paws and give a treat. If your puppy is comfortable with being touched everywhere, they will be much less stressed during grooming appointments or medical exams. This also helps you spot any lumps, bumps, or injuries early on. It is all about building trust and making sure your puppy feels safe in your hands, no matter what you are doing. We must also address the "leave it" command. Puppies are like vacuum cleaners, they want to eat everything they find on the ground. Teaching "leave it" can save them from eating something dangerous like chocolate or a dropped pill. Put a boring piece of kibble in your closed fist and hold it out. Your puppy will sniff and lick your hand. Ignore them. The moment they pull their head away and stop trying to get it, say yes and give them a much better treat from your other hand. You are teaching them that ignoring the forbidden item leads to something even better. Eventually, you can do this with the treat on the floor, under your foot, and finally with the treat in plain sight. This teaches self-control. A dog with self-control is a dog that is much easier to live with. It prevents begging at the dinner table and keeps them safe on walks. It's a simple game that has massive real-world benefits for your puppy's safety. Now, let's discuss drop it. This is different from leave it because it applies to things they already have in their mouth. If your puppy steals a sock, don't chase them. To a puppy, being chased is a fun game of keep away. Instead, grab a high-value treat and put it right to their nose. They will have to drop the sock to eat the treat. As they drop it, say, drop it. Then, pick up the sock and give them a toy they are allowed to have. We call this trading up. You are showing the puppy that giving something up doesn't mean they lose, it means they get something better. This prevents resource guarding, which is when a dog gets aggressive to protect their toys or food. If they know you are always fair and always offer a good trade, they will happily give you anything they find. This builds a relationship based on cooperation, rather than conflict, and keeps your laundry safe from those little puppy teeth. Wait, we haven't talked about quiet yet. Barking is how dogs talk, but we want to make sure they aren't shouting all day long. The best way to teach quiet is to first teach speak. It sounds backwards, but it works. Encourage your puppy to bark by knocking on a table or getting them excited. When they bark, say, speak, and give a treat. Once they can bark on command, wait for a moment of silence and say, quiet. When they are still, give a big reward. This gives you a way to communicate that the noise should stop. Most puppies bark because they are bored, lonely, or need to go outside. Make sure their physical and mental needs are met. A tired puppy is a quiet puppy. If they are barking for attention, ignore them completely. Turn your back and walk away. The moment they stop, turn around and give them attention. This teaches them that barking makes the humans go away, while being calm brings the humans back. Consistency is the most important word in this entire 15-minute lesson. If you allow the puppy on the couch today, but yell at them for being on the couch tomorrow, the puppy will be confused and anxious. Dogs thrive on routine and clear rules. Everyone in your household needs to be on the same page. Use the same hand signals and the same words. If mom says, down, to mean, get off the furniture, but dad says, down, to mean, lie on the floor, the puppy has no way of knowing what to do. Write the rules down and stick them on the fridge. Also, keep your training sessions short and positive. If you are having a bad day or feeling frustrated, don't train your puppy. They can sense your energy, and it will make the session unproductive. Training is a marathon, not a sprint. You are building a relationship that will last for 15 years. Take your time, enjoy the process, and celebrate the small victories every single day. Finally, remember that your puppy is just a baby. They are going to make mistakes, and that is okay. There will be days when it feels like they have forgotten everything you taught them. This is normal, especially when they hit the teenage phase, around 6 months old. Just go back to the basics and stay patient. Focus on being a kind leader. Use lots of positive reinforcement, keep things fun, and never use fear to get what you want. A dog that obeys, because they love you is much more reliable than a dog that obeys because they are afraid. You have all the tools now to start this journey. Start today, even if it's just for 2 minutes of name recognition, or sitting for a treat. You've got this, and your puppy is lucky to have you. Thanks for watching Paw and Order. My name is Carl, and I'll see you in the next video. Now go grab some treats, and have some fun with your pup.